really fast, I found this beautiful fool's gold, and I have just been staring at her and the energy and the stone that we are going to be using today. Yes. So wait, before we start, what's up? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. I hope you're having a great, day. But also, if you don't know what fool's gold is, it's also pyrite, right? And it's used to, what is it? Brain, let's work. It's used to shield against negativity. It's also, if we're dealing with chakras, you definitely want this if you're working on your solar plexus. And this because it definitely increases your willpower and it increases your confidence. It's originally from Peru. Okay, let's start there. And it's used for business. Okay, so some people use it for themselves, but fool's gold is supposed to be for business. But for some reason, like, I just feel like between the story behind fool's gold, it's just a different type of energy, but it is an attracting stone, right? This stone is used for attracting. Now, if you lay this stone, like, let's say if we lay the stone on your wrist, right? It is supposed to help, and it is believed to help support your circulatory system. So sometimes if my hand gets a little whatever, I put this on there. Boom, shakalaka. And I kid you not, for about 15 minutes, um, I do feel things in my bloodstream. I'm not even gonna kid. I do feel like everything is moving and, doing its thizzle. Now, if you also put this same exact stone behind your ear, per se, or even on your throat chakra, or even directly on your solar plexus, it is told to me that it helps with your respiratory. So, if you guys out there, if you have, let me know in the comments if this has definitely happened for you. But if you have respiratory problems and you use Fool's Gold, also let me know how that works out for you as well. Okay, so it's so that, it's supposed to move pollutants out of your body. And I mean, like, out of your body, like flushing. So don't just be, you know what I mean? Because anyone definitely can benefit from this stone. But if you are a Leo, per se, right? If you are a Leo, fool's gold is definitely a stone for you. Okay, so get you some pyrite, get you some pyrite, get you some pyrite if you are a Leo, because this stone will connect you with your sun energy. Okay, so if you know what your sun, moon, rising is, and you have, you know some simple knowledge, this stone right here will immediately put you in a different a different ball game, baby. Okay, now, period, we are using fool's gold today, but I'm not gonna kid you, I started looking it up because I am a history addict and I want to know history about it. Now, did y'all know, I'm not even kidding, like, did you guys know that in the 1840s, right, they used to be, real big on getting gold, real big on getting everything in order, and real big on um the gold mine, period. So they would know if you were, quote unquote, a fool, or quote unquote a professional, if you brought them pyrite or actual gold, because since it looked like gold so much, they just was like, oh, this is gold. They was trying to pass it off as gold. And the people that was buying it was like, especially the kings and the queens. They was all like, you got to be thinking I was some type of fool or something, because how you gonna walk up in here with some fool's gold, some pyrite, and you trying to tell me it's gold? Now, some pyrites, I'm not even going to lie, some pyrites have a little bit of gold in them, like a little baby speck of a sand. Like, you have to crack this sucker, you have to crack this sucker down and use like top of the line products in order to even see if this has a piece of gold in it. And it's not even worth that much. So I wouldn't even go through the trouble, to be honest with you guys. But this is, when I see this stone reminds me of better to be thought a fool than to open your mouth and remove all doubt. Because imagine if you really thought this was real gold back in the day and you didn't have the top notch stuff, right? And you would be labeled as a fool because you came up in here with some fake gold thinking it was real. So it's like, I really feel like there's a message here for from this stone alone. We haven't even got into the bag yet, okay? Because if you guys know, I have like all types of different cards in here. We play no games, okay? But we haven't even gotten to the reading yet. We haven't even got into the reading yet. And so far, it's like this invisible gold phase that's going on in your life. This solar plexus phase, this shield of negativity. You know what I mean? Like, thank you for liking. Thank you so much. You know what I mean? This is, so this is also letting me know this is some business type deal coming in for you. Because of the business that's coming in for you, you are going to have to make sure that you are in your expertise phase. You need to be the king or the queen that knows if it's real gold or fool's gold, okay? Knowing if it's pyrite or something much, much more valuable, right? So there's this sense of making sure that you keep your mouth closed. Okay? Because there's going to be different parts. Like somebody probably picked this up and said, oh my gosh, this is definitely gold. But if you pick it up, it's so light. You know what I mean? It's not heavy at all. So it's like in this phase of, and I say 1840s, right? So 1840 is your numbers, okay? So if you want to write that down, write it down. But 184 is your number, okay? And Peru is a different one. Just take notes throughout. Whatever sticks out to you, it sticks out to you. I'm everything I talk in parables, and everything I talk in a metaphorically speaking in most ways. And some people really, really get it, and some people really, really don't, which is okay. You know, you would know you're going to go into this phase where you are moving into where you would know who's inexperienced, who isn't trained. You will know this. You will know who is the quote unquote fool. And if we're Christians, okay, Jesus, this is their words, not ours. Okay? You know what I mean? We're not calling nobody a fool. But if you are not a Christian, you know, fool or not, is fool or not, period. So we're just gonna be real over here, okay? So there is this invisible gold phase that is coming into your life that it's so small that it's invisible. But if you spent the top of the line product on it trying to figure out if this had real gold in it, it would just be worthless. I do feel like that this is found in coal, right? So this is found in coal. And is coal a mountain or not? Okay, 818. I don't know. That's a number as well for you. Okay, but this is letting me know coal reminds me of if you ain't do so well and Santa coming in, he gonna give you that log of coal, right? Right. So it's taking these precautions because this card keeps popping out. It just keeps sliding on down. It hasn't, you know what I mean? It's just like we're not even in the bag yet, but this card needs to be showing front and center, right? So this is letting me know right now, and this is also adding to it. This is also adding to it to stay precautious, okay? You are having people that is pulling up on you that are pyrite. And even though it's a good stone, whoops, even though it's a good stone, I keep dropping it. That's so wild. But even though it's a good, beautiful stone for other different things, it's still not gold, right? So just taking these precautions of what's going on in your journey. Who is pulling up on you pretending to be gold? Who is pulling up on you pretending to be pyrite? You are going to see this. So being able to really focus in and take these precautions on your next step is going to be the most, oh my gosh, this is the most important step. This is the most important step, right? So why is this the most important step? Oh my gosh, because 20% reduction. See, this is letting me know that if you make the wrong move, you're going to be reduced 20%. And don't nobody want to go from a 100 to 80. Okay, period. Oh, so what is the advice? What is the advice? Map. Okay. So mapping out, creating this what are you going to do phase. Creating this filter about yourself. You know, being really plain and simple, because remember I said Peru is where this one came from. Now, if you want to go do your discovery, I would take it upon myself and figure out where was gold originally found, right? Because that is going to give you your map of when you're asking questions. Because I'm pretty sure the king and queen was all like, where'd you get this? Where'd you get this? Where'd you find this? And as soon as they said Peru, they already knew that this was a more than 20% chance that this wasn't real gold, right? Now, why is this important even more? Because, yes, you are going to be going into this phase that you are letting it breathe, that you are going to be like 20. I don't know what it is. Maybe 20 minutes. Okay. 20 minutes, 20 days. It's something with this 20. Okay. That's letting it breathe. Can we clarify on this letting it breathe? Let's dig all the way in there. Let's dig all the way in there. Let's see. Letting it breathe. White. Okay. So this is definitely saying that there's this sense of clarity. There's this sense of white light that's coming in. There's this sense of energy that is going to be coming towards you, that you are going to be this white light for them. You're going to allow someone to breathe, right? And there's a map. Like someone has found you on the map and they're like, yes, this is what I want. But also, let's see what else. But also, yes, see, stick to the hard problem until solved. See, but also before you could get here, there's so look, you see how it matches up. I love it. Okay, period. Hey, hey, hey. So this is letting me know that these hard problems that are here are literally what is going to get you over this hump. Trying to figure, like, taking these precautions is going to put you above and beyond, right? Even though and the wild part is the energy that I'm feeling now is the fact that when you're sticking to these hard problems, it may reduce you 20%. It may reduce you 20%, but let's go into the bag of goodies. Okay, we got two. But I plant this and Vernon. Okay, so look. Remember this map over here. You plant this. You created this map. You created this phase. Remember when you created the map and then you boom, 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 boom. Peru. Where's your A? Where's your M? There's definitely something where you have planned so many different things coming into your life. But these hard parts is going to be stamped. Vernon is a street, okay? Or it could be a name. But taking these precautions and allowing yourself to see who's these real gold, who's these fool's gold. All right, there's definitely this phase of once you stick to these hard problems, like getting everything pushed out the way, getting everything into where you need to. Let's get another one. Oh, yes. See, I'm trying to let you know, like, it's going to move you into a phase where you have taught yourself how to be able to see these precautions. You're not going to need to have a reading every other month. You're not going to have, continuous confirmations over and over and over. You are learning and teaching yourself that when you stick to the hard problems and then you solve them, you are raising the way that you take precautions on everything else that is mapped out for you. And even if you do take a 20% reduction, you are still going to be able to breathe that beautiful energy towards somebody. Wow. Somebody really needs that. No what? No map. Okay, so this is letting me know some of you guys do not have a map yet. Some of you guys haven't really figured out what truly is that you have. Some of you guys haven't really dived really in to your inner wisdom. That's why you have this P here, but you don't have an A and you don't have an M. So it's going into this phase of why aren't you, I want to know, why aren't you getting there? Let's grab one of these. Why aren't you getting there? Ooh, look at it, planning again. I cannot make this stuff up. Literally planning. You planned, someone planned wrong. Someone planned wrong. Someone is planning wrong. So it's definitely something where you're not making a decision correctly. You haven't, didn't I say all of this? Planning, progress, making decision, discovery. Some of you guys are trying to leave home to discover yourselves. Some of you guys are having travel plans. You've planned this, but God is saying, hello, there's something in your plan that you have the whole world in your hand, but you're standing there looking at another different world. Like, you're like, how's the world right here and here? There's two different worlds. You have this cloak of red energy, which is groundedness, over on top of your creativity. So it's saying like you have to, there's some grounding in your creativity that you need to attach to. Because fire, if it gets too hot, you're going to burn these sticks down. And your plan ain't going to work. Because how you going to get over here with no sticks? How you going to eat? Okay, let's go up in here some more. What? Period. Let's see. What? Deadline for success. This is why. You are planning, but the wild part is I don't see no happy face. I see a stressed out face. You have too many deadlines for your success story. You are not flowing. You're not going with the flow. You are rooting down your creativity instead of allowing it to flow. If this was red underneath and orange on top, it would make more sense. And you see this too, every time you see it too, that's a choice. Everything's a choice. Everything is a choice. There is so many deadlines for your success. You are stressing yourself out. And this is why the plan that you planned isn't going as planned. Because you're rushing in a way that you are saying, I have a deadline. It's like, no. 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 Stop putting yourself into this deadline phase. Right? What else does card say? Duality, togetherness, a settling of energy. See? There's this settle. I knew to read this side for some, well, you already know, you feel me? Period. Because you wouldn't be here if you didn't know, for real. Because there's this sense of balance, there's this sense of love there that you have, but at the same time, you're settling. That's like if you know somebody is good for you, but they ain't the best for you. But you're still going to be with them because something about them is outweighing the other side. Something about them is making you feel a little bit more together than what you used to. No. That's a settling energy. Step your energy up. Step your game up. Step your life up. I need you to really get into it. Because you got this union coming in, but you're not going to be in the love and balance phase because you're in this settling. Who the heck wants to be in a settled balance or in a settled love or in a settled union or in a settled energy? Anything settled, hell no. Okay, the only thing I want settled is my cakes. Period. Let's go up in here. Oh, what did I say earlier? This is dealing with the solar plexus. If you haven't been able to really and truly figure out I'm trying to say it. This is nuts. This is the most clear I've ever given a reading. I'm not even kidding. Okay, I don't know if some of you guys are catching everything I'm saying, but I really hope you catching everything I'm saying. Because this is the guidance that is for you. This is the guidance that you need. This is the guidance that's going to get you where you need to go. In your solar plexus, in how you control yourself and how you get to other people. you're going to need to get her done. Do your part. Because you're going to start having all these little baby ants coming in. And sometimes ants is annoying. People want to say ants are abundance. Ants are going to show you how all these hard work and blah, blah, blah. But if ants was in your house all over the place, you're going to want to get the raid. You're going to want to make sure you get some bleach, spray it down, close your windows, throw some cinnamon across your windowsills. You're not going to want these ants in your house. Do your part. Ooh. What else is in this bag? What else is in this bag? Somebody pick a color. Pick a color for the next one. Pink, green, or yellow. Or blue. Because you see this energy that's coming in. This energy that's coming in for you is you. Because look, now you didn't took off the red coat and now you got yellow on. You didn't took off your red coat and now you have yellow on. Why? Because we know that this, we know. You coming in to do your part. You took your stick. You took your stick with you. You took your stick with you. Thank you. We will be choosing the green one. You took your stick with you and now you got a horse. Horses can swim. Not for long, but they can still swim. There's this energy of passion that's inside of you. That this woof energy. This is why this fire is still here. And all you did was add what? Air to expand. Because we all know if you blow on some fire, it ain't going to just go out. It's going to spread until it spreads too thin. Right? This is action. You are saying to God, I am going to do my part. I am going to get her done. I got to fight for what I really want. I got to armor up. I got to get ready. But how you better make sure you change this into a sword. You can't be going up in there with no wand. All right? Because that's you being impulsive. Stop being impulsive. This is letting me know there's still an impulsive energy about you, but yet you're fearless. That means you're going to run into a damn wall. So we said green. Look at it. Look at it. The green is already there. Boom. A strange instant relief. Wow. This is letting me know that as soon as you really get this under control, you're going to have this random instant relief. Boom. Like that. It's going to be consistent. Consistent. If you want to use your words, impulsive. Okay? This strange instant relief. Because see, the beginning of projects and the creative what? Creative what? Listen. Ain't no time. Listen. You need to get into your knowledge. You need to what? What did it say the first card? Take precautions. Remain precautious. Because you got people coming in with this fool's gold from Peru. You need to know your history, know what's coming in. Because if you don't know what's going on, you are going to be walking around with fool's gold and the secrets. You already know when the moon is here, the secret's going to be what? Pouring out like water. The secret's going to be pouring out like water. And people going to be sitting up there trying to figure out why you told them this was gold and it was not gold. Why you told them this was something divinely coming in, it was not. You need to know where your stuff is coming from. You need to understand this creative energy that's coming in for you is going to literally put you in a way so that you can get this instant relief. You probably got knots on the top of your shoulders right now. The first thing I want y'all to do is what? No offense, but I want you, if you see an ant, the first one you see, boom, smash it. Smash it. And you say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But once it's in your house, it will do what? Attack it. Because that's the one that's coming in. There's this one ant that's coming in to scope the place out. Figure it out. See what's going on. See where it is. This waning crescent moon or waxing crescent moon that's coming in for you. Figure out what sign it's in. Figure out what sign it's in and take a note. Take a note. I'm trying to get you where you need to be. Because you gonna shoot. God gonna make sure you. Woo! I'm telling you, God gonna make sure you're more concrete than what you ever expected. Because you are listening. You are listening. Okay? This high priestess is here to let you know, hey, there's more stuff going on. You will be more concrete. You will be more in your you. When you coming in, you look way more ready to fight the world in this outfit than you did in the other one. You look, this one, you trying to reflect. You trying to see what's going on. You trying to see why you got the world right here and you looking at it. This one right here saying, I'm going to attack the world. You didn't took your favorite sword, aka your stick, and you didn't went from a 2 of Wands and jumped straight to a King of Wands. And now you didn't move from there to go straight into this creative energy. This creative energy had to get rooted, but you was covering it so much that God said, unbalanced. Now you got this power cloaked all over you. But at the same time, you got this armor underneath it as well. Your armor is underneath this yellow cape of energy, helping you to begin this beautiful project creatively. Creatively. All right, creatively. Because what in the world? Creative is a freedom. It's free. Why are you putting so many blockages on yourself by putting all these what is it? What did they say? All because look, God is saying it's gonna be more concrete, but what you need to do is stop putting deadlines on yourself. No more deadlines. No more deadlines. Let's go up in this bag. Let's see. What else? Ooh! Not you coming back as look, you done went from the king to the queen, and you all, if y'all played chess, you know the queen could move she could move any and everywhere on the board. Excuse me. See, that's crazy. I said king and this is a knight. So that means it's letting me know that somebody thought they was in a place and they're not, and God's gonna show you that you're not. Because once you really get to it, you're gonna see how bad you wasn't really, doing, but you gonna see how you wasn't that king you thought you was. You got all the letters. But you got a little bit of extra. They had to do a little room around. You know what I mean? You got to get all up in there. But now you're going to be like, oh, I thought I was a king. But I was really a knight because now I see how I'm sitting as a queen. You see how you could be moving all over the place? Look at them lions. Didn't I say something about Leo earlier? And Leo's with the fool's gold? Let's play with somebody else. Let's play with somebody else. Okay? And look at you, still with your wand. Sitting there, cloaked in your beautiful what? Your solar plexus. And it's not being on top of your warrior's outfit. That's your clothes. That's your clothes. That's your clothes. Period. So angels is letting you know, hey, you got things coming in, but you need to stop putting a deadline on yourself, because that's how you're going to end up boom, 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 going head up with yourself. And you already know, if you your toughest critic, you're going to push yourself lower than what you need to be. You need to be your biggest fan, but don't be lying to yourself, because your energy knows when you're lying. If you ain't that good, tell yourself, you know what, I need to do better. Because some of you are telling yourself you are that good and you're not. You're not. Get it upgraded. You have other places that you can get to. There's different things that you can sit down and relax and start seeing in so many different ways. So figure it out, because this between Pisces and Aries, you got these energies around you that is trying to, they filtering all up in your energy. They filtering all up through here. They're filtering all up through here. But this fire energy is potent with you. What else? Let's get it. Ooh! Listen. Remember how I told you that you got to be smooth? You got to be smooth the way you talking. You got to be real smooth in how you talking now. What's the advice for right this second? I know we said no more deadlines. I know we said being smooth, grabbing onto your listen. You better latch on to what you need to latch on to. Grab it now. Grab your wand now. Okay. Okay. Now let's get a clarifying card for you guys, because you guys all love those. Everybody loves these clarifying cards. So we're going to get one for you guys. We're going to get one. Oh, look at that. Divine flow, period. That is literally such a beautiful reading. This is such a beautiful reading. Oh my gosh. I literally feel like I just lifted up into like the UFOs and the galaxies. I'm not even freaking kidding. Divine flow. You're going to get the gift if you just flow. Flow in it. And remember we was talking about that water? Period. If you didn't catch all of it, then rewind it and watch it again and make sure you take your notes, because that is it. Y'all lucky I'm not a beatboxer, because I would have been what? I'm not even kidding. Okay? Because that is wild. Divine flow. I don't have nothing to say. God has already said it. Period. Period. Boom. And what is she doing? Lifting up so she can what? Grab. With arms wide open under the sunlight. Period. Y'all know I like that song. Don't even try it, because I was getting ready to sing it for real. I had to pull it back. But listen, this is you guys' reading. I'm so grateful for you guys. If you haven't already, like this dang post, subscribe to the darn channel. I don't care what you really do. If you heard the dang message and it penetrated your soul, good. Because God sees me more than you do, baby. So have a great day. If this reading wasn't for you, that is okay. I just thank you for being with your girl Juice and you're just vibing, okay? This divine flow, boom, shakalaka, boom. I'm trying to tell you. You are going to get it. Just let it go. Let go of those deadlines. All right? Okay. Mwah. You know I got, yeah. What the hell is, Lord. What the heck? I really need to figure out how to do these outros. I'm not even kidding, because it gets ridiculous every reading I do. Anyways, y'all know I love y'all. I hope to see you on the next reading. Have a great day. Mwah, 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 mwah. Peace. Ooh, and look. What side of nails y'all like? The short or the long? They looking kind of crazy underneath this light, though. Anyways, I'm trying to figure this out. Anyway, okay. Random, go get you some barbecue. Because I'm going to go get me some. Period. Mwah. Love you. Bye.